After a long day working, sometimes the last thing I want is to be productive, so instead I focus on feeling good. Tonight I'm taking you along as I unwind and treat myself to a little self-care, my takeout guilty pleasure, and a new craft project. So if you're feeling burnt out, tired, or just craving some comfort, come hang with me. So I am all done work for the day. I have been wanting to go get a pedicure. The weather is finally nice outside. I want to be able to wear my sandals, but I need to get a pedicure first. However, it is raining outside, I think. It's supposed to rain. I wanted to walk there, which is sort of where the problem is because it's around a 20-minute walk, and 20-minute walk is fine. 20-minute walk in the rain, horrendous, especially if it's like pouring. Right now, I think it's kind of just at the spitting stage. It is supposed to get a bit worse. So I think I'm just going to attempt it right now. I'm going to walk there, and then if it gets worse while I'm there, then I can take an Uber back. So I think I'm gonna wear my hat just in case it does rain, protect my face a little bit more. I do have my hoodie. I am gonna wear my rain jacket, which also has a hood. So now I'm gonna head out. So that was a horrible idea, but a great idea. I feel like I lived 5 lives since I left. Obviously, going to the nail salon, it was raining. About halfway through though, it stopped raining. So I was like, you know what? This is fine. I don't have a problem with this. Got my pedicure done, got my eyebrows waxed, left, went to go pick up my guilty pleasure food, which we will talk about. And then I was just walking along. It wasn't raining too bad. I was like, this is great. I actually really like this. It was so nice, even though it was raining, that I convinced myself to stop at the grocery store and pick up more food because, just to eat in addition to the one that I already got. And that was where I made my mistake. Because once I got out of the grocery store, it was pouring. And as bad as I'm making this sound right now, it actually was not that bad. I had such a fun time walking in the rain. My only issue was that I was just so hot because I was wearing my rain jacket, and obviously they are not breathable because they're trying to keep the water out. So I'm just sweating and trying to hold everything and walk with my gigantic umbrella. But what I think made this walk so fun in the rain for some reason was that I wore my Vessies. Total, I probably walked a little bit less than an hour there and back. And let me tell you, my feet are completely dry. I was already a Vessi fan, but after doing this walk in that rain, I am sold. If you don't have a pair, I think you should get a pair. This is not sponsored. I wish it was. Vessi, if you ever see this, please sponsor me, because I'm just mind blown how dry my feet are. My jeans completely soaked through, but my shoes and my socks, my feet, perfectly fine. And quite frankly, I think if my feet were wet in this walk, like I would have just turned around. But anyways, time for dinner. So I, of course, picked up my favorite guilty pleasure food, which is tropical Hawaiian pizza from Pizza Pizza. If you're not familiar, Pizza Pizza is a obviously pizza chain here in Canada. And I say guilty pleasure because it's not good. It's one of those things where I grew up eating it and I always thought it was good in those moments. And then now that I'm an adult and I've tried new things, I've gone to new places, I'm like, this actually is not good. But for some reason, I just crave it. My one thing is that Pizza Pizza has always done tropical Hawaiian for at least as long as I've eaten Hawaiian pizza. And I know typical Hawaiian pizza is like pineapples and ham and like quite frankly gross, but gross because of the ham. So the tropical Hawaiian comes with pineapples, which I love. If you don't like pineapples on your pizza, I'm sorry, we cannot be friends. Goodbye. And then it comes with bacon strips and bacon bits. So it's just bacon and pineapple. And it's delicious. And then plus, I just always love their creamy garlic dip. Sometimes I think I don't even care about the pizza. I just want creamy garlic dip. And then obviously I can't just eat the dip by itself. So I need a slice of pizza. And this is the one that I picked. And then of course, because I stopped at the grocery store, I then picked up potato wedges and chicken fingers because I was like, why not? Again, it wasn't raining that hard. And I was like, this is fine. Let's just make a 10-minute detour. And I would say this is also a guilty pleasure because again, it's really not that great. It's just inexpensive, but I did throw everything into the air fryer because obviously it was no longer warm by the time I got home. So now everything looks nice and crispy and I'm just even more excited. I'm having a Coke Zero. I got my ketchup. I got my Chick-fil-A sauce. We're having a very indulgent meal today. Hubby is working nights, unfortunately for him, so I'm treating myself. And this is what I buy when I want to treat myself. So tell me down in the comments, what is your guilty pleasure food that you know is not good? And I don't mean good as in healthy for you. I mean in the quality of the food. You know that there are better things out there, but for some reason, you just still want that food. So I, of course, love a good craft, and I figured in honor of May the 4th, let me try to make some felt Star Wars characters. So I actually found this set at HomeSense and it was only $13, like plus tax, but I think you should be able to make 8 characters, or actually 10 characters. So we got Hans, Boba Fett, Leia, our boy Anakin, and then on the back we got R2-D2, Luke, C-3PO, and Chewie. So who are we missing? Because it does say 10. It's funny because it does say figures are not to scale, meaning like they're not this big. And like I didn't think, I'm hoping like, are they bigger or are they smaller? Because if they're smaller, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Let's open it up and see. So this is all the stuffing, I'm guessing. We got instructions. Oh, you can make Yoda. That's who we were missing. Yoda. Who else? Oh, an Ewok. How cute. Okay, so we were missing Yoda and the Ewoks on the cover. Oh, so I guess this is for you to trace so that you can cut the felt. That one's actually very useful. I was wondering how I was going to cut them. And then they're marked, so you have like Darth Vader, Han Solo pants, Han Solo back, Princess Leia back. So actually, I think there might be multiples on here. Oh yes, here's like R2D2I. So it's not necessarily one character per sheet. We got our string. Is there a needle? Yeah, there is a needle right in there. And then this is all the rest of our felt. So we have a bunch of rectangular pieces and then a few square pieces. I thought there would be more colors, but I guess not. So who to make first? I kind of wish it told you difficulty levels, like which character was the easiest to make. I think I'm going to make the Ewok because they're so cute. Oh, actually it does tell you. There is difficulty, and this one says Padawan, which we know is a child. What are Padawans? Students, right? I don't remember. Guys, I'm not a Star Wars expert by any means. So it says the Ewok is also Padawan difficulty. How do they categorize the other one? Oh, okay, so for Luke, it's Jedi Knight. Leia is Jedi Knight. Yoda is Jedi Knight. And then who's the most difficult? C-3PO is Jedi Master, as well as R2-D2 and Boba Fett. Oh, so very interesting. So I definitely have to start with the Padawan one, which is fine by me because I wanted to do the Ewok anyways. So I'm going to read the instructions and get started on this, and I will show you my progress. It says to cut tan, but which one is tan? Is this considered skin color? I think this is skin color, but which one of these is tan? Because I'm also supposed to use dark brown, which easily found that one, but now which one is tan? What do we think? Actually, now that I look at this picture, I think I need both of these. realized I made a bit of a mistake. It said in the instructions to use 2 strands of floss, which is the string basically, but I wasn't really understanding what they mean by 2 strands. However, what I think it is that this type of string kind of like comes apart really easily. So there's like multiple strands in it, which I'm assuming that's what it means. So technically I was supposed to use 2 strands. I was using all 6 basically. So I was really kind of struggling trying to pull my needle through. However, now that I'm using the 2 strands, it is definitely a lot easier because quite frankly, it's been quite a bit of time that I've been working on this. It's almost 10 o'clock. It's been a couple hours. So I'm going to continue to work on this a little bit more, and then quite frankly, I am tired after my excursion today, so I think I'm going to go to bed early. Oh no, I didn't want that. I messed it up. So this is how far along I've gotten. It definitely took me way longer than I thought. The back looks horrendous, but that's okay because we're going to cover it and you're not going to see it. However, doing this one, I can see where I went wrong on some of the stitches. So I feel like the next one I do, I probably would do it a bit faster. I think I just need to do some detailing on his hood, and then I should be ready to just sew the pieces together and put some stuffing in it. So this is where I'm going to end it, but I will show you what he does look like all stuffed and sewed up.